We've been working with Smales Farm for about 10 years. We've done a number of projects around various buildings, including the Beehive building and now Beehive Plus over here. They've always wanted to push boundaries and create something that stands out, and this entry was the place to do it. The goal was to bring life and movement into the space and have a connection with nature and the forest.
So when we set out to create the entrance experience for AIA House, which is also home to Beehive Plus, we wanted to create something memorable. The entranceway is the first impression of what has become an incredibly dynamic space, so we wanted to create that same sense of innovation for visitors when they first step through the door. So when the idea for nature and the constantly evolving themes and seasons and introduction of New Zealand native birds came together, we really felt like this was a perfect fit to fit with the overall concept of the building itself. So we were conscious that projection could feel flat in the space.
One of the challenges was using a recycled cladding from the exterior of the building that got repurposed and became the projection surface. And it's a grid made out of fins, so that whether you're walking in or walking out, you got the same experience. A big part of creating this visual experience was also not being able to see the projectors. Because it wasn't a typical kind of scenario, the process involved a lot of trial and error, and Epson were able to help us with demonstration projectors. So this was the point when we realised we could do a lot more than the original brief and made the introduction of FrameSync to Smales Farm to create some customised content.
Well, what we wanted to do is make content that felt alive and aware of itself, something that wasn't a loop, but was generative and would change over time and stay in sync with the natural world and the seasons. Well, once we saw the clarity we could get out of the surface and the size of it, and how epic it was going to be, we started exploring what we could get out of AI tools, and there was a lot that it had to offer, and we could really take what we were doing a lot further. AI is not a magic bullet. When used well, it can really be a creative co-pilot. It can really add a lot of richness and scope and depth to the project.
We're always striving to create top quality buildings and spaces at Smales Farm. This feature has become a real focal point. It reflects what Beehive stands for.
Seeing it finally come to life with the content that FrameSync had created became much more than a lighting effect. It was a living artwork.
This projection brings a space to life and connects people to place, and that's what Beehive is all about.